Well, hello, hello. This is Yvonne, your Pampered Chef. I am going to make you an amazing chicken pizza with barbecue sauce recipe right now. I'm opening up my chicken pack and I'm using my tongs. I do not like to touch chicken. I don't know about you. These are our large chef tongs, silicone on the bottom, and I'm using one of my favorite products, which is our close and cut set. Comes with this knife, and all you do is you just slide that knife right across and then boom, boom. I've just filleted the chicken. How cool is that? You can use this for bagels or olives, little tomatoes, grapes, all kinds of different things. Left or right-handed use, just so you know that all of our products are. Sliding it again, and this will actually help the chicken cook faster and more evenly. No pounding necessary. All of that is dishwasher safe as well, so that is great. We're gonna put some smoky barbecue rub on here. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this rub. I actually make my own barbecue sauce with it, and I'm just shaking it right over the top, easy peasy. And before I forget, let me turn on my my stovetop. I'm gonna do it to about medium high, and we're gonna get my double burner grill pan, favorite product, hot, hot, hot before we put that chicken on. Alrighty, there we go. And next we are going to actually do, we're going to go ahead and put those on first. It's been about that long. I'm using my silicone helper handles. I love these specifically for our cast iron presses. Those got wiggle waggles on the bottom as well. Those are heavier than the pan. I will tell you that. The pan is my favorite. Like I said, I'm not using any oil. If you notice that, there's 4 layers of nonstick. And there's no PFOAs in our pan. That's super important to know. It's also oven safe and dishwasher safe and fork friendly too. All right, I'm gonna throw a little bit more barbecue seasoning over the top now that I've laid those chicken pieces down flat with the seasoning. So now I'm gonna use the presses and just put that right over, cook for just about 5 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and work on our vegetables. Newer product with Pampered Chef. It's called the peppercorn, and it's got this in the little part there. So we're gonna use that for scraping. We're gonna push that right over the top of the red bell pepper. Did you know that bell peppers are female and male? I'll tell you if you want to know that how. There we go. Got all the inside out, and now I'll use that little piece that comes with it. You can also use that for jalapenos. You can use it for the tops of tomatoes or strawberries, things like that. So I'm just going ahead and taking all of the membranes and the seeds right out. Oh my gosh, you could see that terrible bruise I got on my arm. I hit myself on the doorknob. All right, there you go. You're going to notice it now. Okay, so we got everything out with that little peppercorn, and great pricing on that as well. So check that out if you use bell peppers. And then we're going to use our amazing knife set, foundations. You can fold this up so you can store it in your drawer, or you can stand it right up on your countertop. There's 4 knives that come with it. Most popular, the paring knife. I'm gonna use the utility knife right now, the bread knife, and also our 8-inch chef knife. I absolutely love these. They're so sharp, and woohoo, lifetime warranty, just like our pan. All right, so I'm gonna quarter these guys up, and then you're gonna see, look at how sharp this knife is. So darn sharp. Cutting right through, easy peasy. And then we're gonna use our quick slice. This is another favorite. You're just gonna rock it down, boom. You can make them smaller if you want by turning it. You can use this for hard-boiled eggs, mushrooms, zucchini, cucumber, even tomatoes. Won't mush them. Cheese, it's got serrated blades and a V shape on the bottom. Dishwasher safe as well. One more piece, rocking it down, and we're gonna actually grill up these bell peppers with some onion I'm gonna use next, okay? I'm using my cutting mat as well. Cutting mats come in a set of 3. I love these because I can use them for all different things. Now we're gonna show you our Rapid Prep mandolin. Rapid Prep mandolin has 2 buttons here. You can do a slice, you can do a julienne or a French fry cut. I think I'm doing French fry cut. I probably should have did julienne cut, but all good, no worries. The bottom number is how fat you want it, wide, and then it has little grips on the bottom, so it'll suction down. The blades are down there. I can touch it, turn it, flip it up, boom. Now the blades are up there. This is the safest Rapid Prep mandolin you will ever use. I have some leftover onion, so I have about a half an onion. I'm going to quarter that, so just cut that in half. I have it in my 2-cup prep bowl with the lid. Those are great for storing or prepping ingredients. Microwave safe, dishwasher safe, even oven safe, okay? Whoop, I messed something up right here. I don't know what the heck I did. Let me try that one more time. Pull it up, stick it in, boom. All right, now we've got the onions in there. I'm pampered, not perfect. And then I'm going to show you that you just pump it, pump it, pump it. All the onions are flying out the back. You can use this for hard or soft foods. Voila, look at that. All of the onions chopped up that quick and easy, and I'm not even crying. Did you notice that? This is also all dishwasher safe, which I absolutely love. You can use it for potatoes, sweet potatoes, radishes, carrots, all kinds of things. I'm using my small batter bowl. This is the older version. I'm going to tell you now the handle doesn't attach, which is better because then you can stack it. Does come with the lid, still microwave safe, still dishwasher safe, and it has measure markings on there. This one is a 4-cup. It's great for small quantities of food. I'm going to pump up my kitchen spritzer, pump it up, put your own oil in here. I'm just going to give it a little spray on here because we want to just saute up these vegetables, and then I'm going to pop the lid on here. And then I'm just going to shake it up here really quick. So we've kind of, mixed up all of that oil that's on the bell peppers. This is also great if you do like chicken and you want to coat it. You can shake it up in there as well instead of using a bag. Now we're going to add, why not, a little bit more of that barbecue seasoning. Yum, yum. We've got it shaken up. And then we're going to add this to the back side of our pan. So here we go. I'm going to drop it in the back of our double grill pan. So I'm cooking the chicken on the front. I'm cooking the veggies on the back. Great for fajitas. You can do so many things on this pan, burgers, steak, and I'm going to show you really quick how this is looking so far. Check it out. Yumness or what? I flipped the chicken just after 5 minutes. It looks amazing already. So we're going to flip it because I have an electric stovetop. You can use it on gas or glass. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take those grill presses and I'm going to add those to it. All right, let's see what's next. Here we go. Next, we are going to, I just wanted to show you that I put chicken in there in our leak-proof glass container, and I put a dry erase marker on there so that I know how long the chicken will be in my fridge or freezer. Now we're going to move on to the pizza crust. I just used 3 ingredients, baking powder, baking soda, and flour. I already dumped it in my plastic mixing bowl. The only other ingredient I'm going to put, it's in my measure-all cup. Boom. That is Greek yogurt, 1 cup of Greek yogurt. If you want this recipe, just holler. It's a 5-minute dough. I use this for all kinds of things, not just pizza, but flatbread and okay, there we go. All right, so I'm mixing this up with our mix and scraper. Our mix and scraper is our biggest one, and it takes the heat to 650 degrees, stain resistant as well, and I'm just using this to mix it up. You can most definitely use your hands if you prefer to do that. I will use my hands in the end in just a moment, but I'm just kind of incorporating all these ingredients together. And so there we go. We're just mixing. On this bowl, it's so light, and it even has rubber, like a little silicone on the bottom so it doesn't move around. All right, so there we go. 5 minutes for that. We're going to use our little powdered sugar shaker, and I'm just going to shake a little bit on my hands now because I'm going to go ahead and shake some on my baker's mat. Baker's mat is so cool. Great for doing pies or pizza crust, things like that, tortillas. So anything you want to do, sugar cookies, you want to use that, it's great. I'm squeezing this up, and I'm actually going to separate this out and roll it up a little bit. We're just going to get it to form a nice ball on here, and then I'm going to separate it out to about four separate little mini pizza doughs, okay? Crust. So I'm just rolling it, I'm going to take it in half, and then I'm going to take it in half again, and then I'm going to use my baker's roller. So boom, now we have 2, and I can put 2 on the pan at a time. It cooks up so darn fast. So here's our baker's roller, and you notice it has that little docker in there. I'll show you about that in a second. So I shake a little bit of more flour on there, and I'm using the larger side to roll out this crust. It does not matter if it's perfectly circular. You can use those markings on the baker's mat. If you like it perfect circular, it does not matter. I'm going to use the small side as well, and I've just rolled it in a little bit more flour so it's not sticking or anything like that. And then what I like to call this is rustic. It's rustic when it's not perfectly round. So it really doesn't matter. And then everyone's going to know you actually made your own crust, and they didn't know it only took 5 minutes. Boom. There we go. All right. So we've got that, and then we're going to bump that on the pan. I've done a second one as well. So let me open up the pan and drop that in, and then drop the other one in the back. And I'm going to cook these up just for a few minutes. They're going to get those pretty grill marks on there. I do use the presses as well. And then we'll flip it and start adding all the ingredients, okay? So I'm going to bring over the chicken. Whoa. Okay, we're going to bring over the chicken. I'm going to just roll that out of the way. Oh, and there's the docker I was talking to you about. That comes in there. You can pierce your pie crust so it doesn't get all puffy, that kind of thing. And so I am going to roll that over, roll it out of the way. That's also dishwasher safe too, because it's silicone. And then I'll bring over my clean mat. I washed that real quick. I'm using the Pampered Chef towel to dry it up. I love this towel set. Towel set is so great. It comes with that one and another like that you can actually clean with. All right, I am going to add a shot of a little bit of salt on the bottom. If you notice, this comes off on the top for easy fill, but on the bottom, you actually has coarse or fine grate. I might as well add some pepper too, right? And then on the bottom, it will also hold any extra left over. That's our salt and pepper grill set. I'm going to pull this chicken out, and I did already test it with our instant read thermometer. Boom. But I'll show you really quick. Here it is. It has the probe, and then it has the tells you the on and off button. It tells you what your internal temperature should be. It has a hook. It has a magnet, and then there's even one where you can stick the probe, a longer one probe in like a turkey or ham or roast, and then keep that on the outside so you know the internal temperature without opening your oven a million times. All right, so I've just cut these pieces of chicken about in half, and I'm going to use, wow, love the product, Twist and Chop. Twist and Chop, so cool. I love this. I make my own mayonnaise. I make my own pesto. I make my own hummus in here. And you can do salsa, guacamole in here. I do all these things. And we're actually going to just throw the chicken down in here. There's only 2 buttons on here. That's what I love about this. Also dishwasher safe as well. And there's a pulse, which I'm going to use in a minute, or there's like a go, go, go. And so this is great for chopping up chicken. You can completely shred it. I'm going to put the lid right over the top. There's even a well on top with the hole. If you want to add liquid on certain recipes, or then you can do that too. And has measure markings on there too. So I'm just pulsing it. The best part about this product is the blades move up and down. That is exclusive to Pampered Chef, I believe. And that is great because nothing is going to get stuck on the bottom or anything like that. Check out this chicken, and this is lifetime here. So fast to chop up all that chicken, and you're gonna let have your chicken stretch so much further, for sure. That's only 2 breasts. Crazy, amazing, or what? All right, I am actually going to show you. Boom, there is our pizza crust. So I got those fun what do you call that? I can't think off the top of my head. Grill marks. Yes. Grill marks on there. I'm doing the flip side right now. And then we're going to add the chicken with our grilled vegetables. And then we're going to add cheese, of course. I always like to put cheese on the bottom of my, right on top of the crust first before the veggies, because then it actually acts as a barrier so your crust doesn't get soggy. We're going to use our double grater. There, boom, kind of looks like a box grater when you do it like that. There's a cup in there that will catch the shredded. This is for lemon zest, orange zest, chocolate, and then we've got the farm cut, which is the bigger one. I'll show you that in a second, I believe. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start grating this so you can see quick and easy. We're getting the grate, but don't take it too far down. You want to use the slider. And my cheese, I set it out. I shouldn't have done that. It's pretty soft, but you just give it a push and slide, and then all of the cheese is grating. Do not buy the bag. This will grate easier. It will taste better. It is better for you, and it even melts better. We double the size. The pricing is better as well. I actually did a price check on this at the market last night. And so this block of cheese was $3 for $7 for 3. We got to do the math on this. But the same amount, 8 ounces that was shredded already, was $5.50. Crazy, amazing, or what, right? And it lasts longer. It's going to last longer in your fridge as well. It's not going to get all moldy and gross and weird, okay? So give it a push. I'm just showing you the farm cut now, so you can use either one. You can also use this for potatoes or carrots or zucchini, things like that. And there you can see it's kind of a bigger cut right there. All right, got all our cheese. Now I'm going to throw that on the crust. Right now, we're going to let it kind of melt right on there. And then we're going to add our chicken and our grilled veggies on top of that. This is like one of my very favorite ways to make pizza. I always make it on stovetop in that amazing grill pan. And you can also put it in the oven if you want to, but no need to turn on the oven. So now we've got our chicken and we've got the grilled veggies. I'm going to bump that right over the top, giving it a little mix with those large chef tongs in the small batter bowl. So we're going to top it right on there. And then I think I'm going to put more cheese on top. Yeah. So I think I'm going to show you our Parmesan cheese right now. So I'll show you that in 2 shakes. All right, there we go. We've got it all right now, right there. And let me show you that now. Boom. So this is our cup zester. You can, again, use it for lemon zest or orange zest. Let me show you the bottom. Oh my gosh, my little piece is missing out of there. I forgot it. But it has a little piece so that you can stick it so you don't hurt yourself. So if I give it a turn, it actually scrapes the bottom off, which is kind of awesome. And I am going to grate this all up quick and easy, and it's going down in the bottom. You can also store in this. I do this all the time, so I always have fresh Parmesan cheese on hand, and not from the bag, all right, not from the container. You just did it yourself. Has measure markings on there as well. So we're gonna throw that on our pizza top, on top of that chicken and the veggies, real quick and real easy as well. All right, so shake. We got it going on right there. And let's see what we're doing next. I can't remember. All right, 1 second. We've got the last thing we're going to put. 3 parts come with this, okay? The herb keeper, and you put water in there, and it will stay in your fridge fresh. We're going to use our shears. These come apart for easy cleaning. Also have a lifetime warranty, and it has a little notch on there so you can actually open things up easy too. So I love that about this. And we're going to cut that cilantro and we're going to bump it in the herb mill. The herb mill is great. Boom. Comes with that little ceramic ball. Keep that on the bottom. Put your herbs on top. Great for parsley and basil, cilantro, all kinds of different things. And then we're going to shake it. And then I'll show you that we're going to put it right over the pizza. I have it on our gorgeous serving platter. I love these. And now we're going to garnish it. Comes with the lid, so if you have extra, and then I don't know if you can see in this, but all of the cilantro is just grated right over the top, just like that. And it just looks so pretty on that platter. I love these platters. Voila! All right, the last thing that I did was add the barbecue sauce on top, a little bit more parm, and there you go. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I'm all.
That's okay.
Were you waiting for me all this time?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you didn't leave. Thank you so much.
No, I would not leave. I know you get caught up and things happen. And
I had to make a video, and then I had to do like my voice on it, and it took way longer than it should have, and so I'm so stupid. So I'm gonna see if I can pull up the your what do you call it? Oh my gosh.
Wait, that thing that
Go
we filled
Google
out.
Google form. Thank you so much. I know.
This thing that I printed and it printed weird. It printed over words. So my responses are printed over some of the words. And please pardon my hair. I'm going.
Oh no.
Purple. We're going to California tomorrow.
It looks fun.
I'm going to see my dad for a week, but I'm taking all the stuff with me.
I love
and
it.
And Laura going to make some videos.
Love it.
Using Pepper Chat.
I love it.
Audio.
Okay, I'm trying to find where my messenger is on my iPad because I cannot open my phone because it's downloading the video right now. Jeez Louise.
Okay. That's fine.
Let's see if I can save this really quick. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird. I'm never on my iPad really, and so everything looks so different on here, and I'm like, where is my? I almost feel like my Facebook Messenger chat's not even in here. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yay. Okay, let me go, and then I'm going to print it out, and I'm going to at least look at it. So tell me really quick. The first question I always ask is, where do you want to promote to right now? So tell me about that real quick. So do you want to be a senior consultant, a team leader this month? What are you going for, gal?
I'd like to get to at least level senior.
Senior consultant, okay. So that means
I'd like to go for the next level. I'd like to get under my belt.
Yeah. So I'm so excited because tonight you have somebody coming in for the possibilities one, right? Yes. And her name's Anna, is that correct?
Yes, and I'm going to be there too.